Boom.
Glad to be back. Welcome everybody to the Booze and Chill / Day to Day Ray live. Today we're gonna
freak out
and nerd out on the Stranger Things season finale. It left us with so many questions, so many theories, and left us wondering if this is actually done. But before we get into that, we're gonna get into the My Pop giveaway winner. So if you entered, be here or X-nay on the popcorn. So what do you say we grab a drink, chill out, and let's nerd out, shall we? Let's go. What it do, folks? What it do? Welcome back. It's good to be back. Happy New Year, happy holidays, and all that. I did do a short live before I went completely AWOL because it was the holidays, man. It was the holidays. So welcome back to the Booze and Chill live. Hells yeah! Welcome everybody. Welcome to the show. Welcome. Today, we're gonna do things a little bit differently. For as you probably read, there is a giveaway. But we're running this a little bit more different today. But before we do anything else, I don't like it when it's too quiet. Let's keep it. What is that? What is that? Oh, yeah, that feels more like welcome back. That's more welcome. That's more of welcome me back. Welcome. If you are enjoying these tunes that we're listening to here in the background, please go ahead and check out my homeboy AceCore30 for your music beat needs. Check him out. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. You can also hit him up on Twitch. He's a Twitcher, as I like to call him. He twitches and stuff. Not he doesn't, but you know what I mean. He's on Twitch. You can check him out on Twitch. If you like what you hear, I mean. What? It's been a while. I was on a vacation, so to speak. Please, if you like to see what's going on when I'm not doing Booze and Chill stuff, head on over to the vlog channel. Check that out and see what's going on when I'm not boozing and chilling. I'm boozing and chilling in the vlog sometimes, but there's a lot of other stuff going on, man. What's going on? Kaboom? I'm not Kaboom, but thank you for showing up. Hello, y'all. Thank you for showing up. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna do things a little bit more differently for the giveaway. I'm not gonna do the spinny thing. It's just gonna be just in your face. And before I just put it out there, I want to give a shout out to the sponsor of the Booze and Chill and now Day to Day Ray live streams. Gotta give a shout out to the good folks at My Pop. Local gourmet popcorn here in South Texas. Awesome stuff, delicious stuff. People who have won this before are like coming back for more. Speaking of coming back, give me a second. This is driving me a little nuts. I feel like I'm a little too far. Not too far, but a little too out of frame. I think I was a little out of frame there. That's a little bit better. So, yeah. Big shout out to them. And this is literally how we're going to do this. I'm just going to put the name up on the screen. Kaboom! I guess, sure. Yes. Rico Kaboom? All right, then. I'll take it. Sure, why not? I'll take it. Why not? But I want to keep him tall. I love these options. Medium. Let's see how that looks. Yeah. y'all are gonna pop up on the screen now. So if you want to have a conversation, boom, where is it? Boom, right there. You're all gonna pop up on screen. So I'm just gonna blow out the name. I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm just gonna put out the name for the giveaway winner. Give me a sec here. I have it somewhere. I had it somewhere. Oh, there we go. I'm just gonna put it up on the screen, and then we're gonna just jump into the conversation of Stranger Things here. So here we go. The winner by random choice is I'm gonna do my little drum roll here. It's gonna probably pause this for a second. The winner. Erica Alarcon. That's the wrong button. Congratulations, Erica, for winning the free gourmet popcorn giveaway. Very awesome, very, very swell, very swell. Very, very good. Let's see. Hello there. What's going on? What's going on? Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining Booze and Chill. Welcome to the show where we just we like to hang out on these fine thirsty Thursdays, have a drink or two, and today we're gonna nerd out. We're gonna nerd out about Stranger Things. So if Stranger Things fans out there, let yourselves be known and start talking Stranger Things. I'm talking the final chapter and the 3 before that, because I did not cover those, and then I'm not gonna go into full details on this. I'm just gonna let it all out. I'm just gonna let it out. Just gonna let it out like a goddamn fart. That was the wrong one. Well, it goes both ways. It goes both ways. That's also what she said. So let's put the jams back on. Let's see. That's not jams at all, bro. Come on. Nah, that's not that. That's not the one. This is the one. Yeah. That's the one. That's the one. Hey, what's going on? I see a lot of folks here. What's going on? What does that say? Jibby? Jibby? I think I know a Jibby. Is it you, Jibby? The Jibby that I know? I think I know a Jibby. What's going on? Thank you. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. So I'm gonna start popping one of these bad boys open here. Boom, got a mug. I usually use something a lot more cooler looking, but I just thought I'll just go for a mug today. Why not? Thanks. You're very welcome. What up, bro? What up, Alex? Awesome person. Good friend. We haven't hung out in a while, man. We haven't hung out in a while. Hopefully you're having a drink with me. Just having a simple Shiner Buck. You know what's up. You know what's up. Good old Texas Bear. Can't go wrong with a nice Texas Bear. Boom. Nice pour as well. Gonna let that settle. So, Stranger Things, y'all. It was so nuts. I'm subscribing. Good call, Jibby. Good call. In fact, for every new subscriber that I get, I'm just gonna hit the gong. Yeah, a new subscriber gong. A new subscriber gong. I think that's and we're gonna do the gong, or I might just change it up and go. That didn't sound like there's no sound at all. We're just gonna skip with the gong. Where's the volume? Man, that bounce sucks. We're gonna stick with the gong. We're gonna stick with the gong, man. Nah, the gong is like a. It's like a. Ain't no gong. That's a goddamn old man fart. That's what that is. It's a damn old man fart, bro. Shit. But anyways, Stranger Things, guys. Stranger Things was insane. Amazeballs. I couldn't believe how they continued the story on the following volume. It was fucking crazy. Touching back on the last episode on volume 2, I still think that was the trifecta. That was the one that the Duffer Brothers outdid themselves in that one. The volume 2, the last episode, that motherfucking thing was just so damn good. I'm drinking some bourbon. Oof, very nice. I have some, I just don't have it with me at the moment. But cheers to you, sir. Cheers to everybody out there watching. Again, oh, that's hitting good. Oh, that's hitting real good. Oh, when the beer, that first sip of beer after, not right after work, but after work, a few hours after work, oof, that's amazing. Here's to you all. For reals, I'm feeling good right now. Oh, so good. But like I said, for every new subscriber that I get, I'm gonna gong that shit, bro. How many subs can we get? How many gongs? How many subscriber gongs? That one doesn't count, and nor did the other practice one. But yeah, dude. Fucking Stranger Things is just so crazy. Will really came out, and I mean that figuratively and in a very powerful kind of way, because I mean, you know, it's good. I liked it. There were some people out there who just did not appreciate Will's coming out little not what's the word, not interrogation, but his the little, wow, I gonged without gogging. That was insane. But yeah, not a lot of people liked it, and I can tell because a lot of you just left. Not a lot of people liked that, and like some people didn't like it because it was like unnecessary. Everybody already knew, but it's like it's called character development, y'all. Character development. It had to be done. That's something that the character had to do to be able to be free of Vecna's wrath or power, or it works either way. Like, it had to be done, bro. It had to be done. So many people that they're like, nah, I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to talk about this gay stuff, literally. But like I said, it had to be done. Character development, man, it had to be done. And as soon as he did that, he was free, man. He was free, and he has no more fear at all in him whatsoever. And he was able to basically whoop Vecna's ass, bro. He whooped Vecna's ass so good. Oh, after that episode and volume 3, dude, my God. Once he tried to channel that why is my shit fucking up? After he tried to channel his telepathic abilities, and he had Vecna by the balls. That's not a gay pun either. I mean, like, he literally just had him and broke his leg and literally did like this. When he does that, it makes me think of the Force. He literally did the Force. If you're familiar, if you're a Star Wars fan, or if you're familiar with Star Wars, you know, I mean, just think of Darth Vader. Just think Darth Vader. Whenever he would choke people, that's essentially what Will did. He was with the white eyes, all white and shit, and just like did this and turned Vecna's Force to turn Vecna's head and spoke through Vecna to Max, because Max was still stuck in Vecna's, aka Henry, aka Mr. What's Its mind, and he was able to communicate through Max, through Vecna's mind to Max via his awesome, powerful telepathic abilities. And I just thought that was just god damn amazing, bro. Just so goddamn amazing. Cheers. Cheers to Will and Stranger Things. Let me know. Was that part disappointing to you? Because I mean, come on. Character development. It had to happen. Cheers. Oh, the Shiner be hitting good, bro. Why is it hitting so good today? I mean, it's a good beer, but it's hitting extra good right now. It's insane. But yes, it's. Did I go live here? I don't think I did. I forgot to press go live on Instagram. My bad. So we're gonna be there. We go. I apologize to people on Instagram. They have no idea what's going on. My bad. But we're there now. We're there. So fucking so yeah, that episode was insane. And then the moment that they find out that the Upside Down, like, it wasn't just the Upside Down. It wasn't just the Upside Down anymore. There was something else. Like who was it? I think it was Dustin who figured it out first, thanks to the notes of the Dr. What's his face? I can't remember the name right now. And then I believe it was Jonathan who discovered something, and he just kind of like, his gut tells him, like, I think he even said, is it too late for me to second think Dustin's theory? Or something along those lines. And at that moment, Dustin just fucking runs it and tries to stop Jonathan and Nancy from stop Nancy from Nancying, because Nancy in the show kind of turned into a huge badass, and she's carrying around so much fucking armory on her. She's got like a shotgun, and I don't know what else she's got on her, but Dustin like hauls it and tries to get to them, tries to warn them, but by the time he even realizes what the fuck is actually going on, that the Upside Down isn't just as has been wrong. Like, they just were wrong since the beginning. And as soon as he realizes that, it was too late. Nancy just like clocks that shit and shoots straight at something that looks kind of like this light next to me. I know the people on the shorts can't see it, or can you? Oh, that right there. It looks something like that, but much more crazier looking. It was red, is what I'm trying to say. It was red, and it just went completely bonkers, and reality started melting within itself, or like within Jonathan and Nancy, right? And it was crazy. That part was just crazy. And poor Holly, dude. Like, Holly got it bad. Holly got it probably the worst. Well, it's a tie between, actually, it's a tie because Vecna turned Max into a vegetable, right? Practically blind, except for when she returns into her body, she miraculously gets her vision back, right? And Holly, not only does she get trapped in not the Upside Down, because I'm getting to that. I apologize if there's people here who are listening or watching, right? Who are watching and did not see it. So I'm gonna give you a heads up right now. Spoilers. Letting y'all know right now, man. What's going on here? Yo, Ego, what? Egos for life? Oh, that is an 11 fan. Wrong side. Right there. That is an 11 fan right there. Egos for life. But yeah, like, That part was just insane. But anyways, yeah, the tie between Max and Holly. Max almost gets killed by the hands of Vecna, gets turned into a vegetable. Miraculously gets her vision back once she actually returns to her body. Holly gets sucked in way deeper. No, that's not a joke. I'm not even going to make a joke out of that. She's a child. She gets sucked in so fucking in there. Not the upside down. It's not the upside down. And again, Dustin figures this out. Like, the upside down is not what they thought. The upside down is just something connecting to something else. And that something else is basically where the mind hive lives. The mind hive lives. And I think the episode was called The Right Side Up. So I believe there was another name that was involved there when Dustin was talking about it. Excuse me. There was another name, but I'm going by the name of the episode, which is The Right Side Up. It's the place, and we've seen this place before in like season 3. We saw this in season 3 when Vecna was first introduced. In season 2, we got the Hive, the big boss trying to take over Hawkins, not physically, but through the mind of will. And on the right side up in season 5, we see, actually no, we do physically see the Hive in season 2 in its physical form. And there's another thing about that. Sip. Cheers. 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 And cheers. Anybody watching out there? And so Stranger Things was just so awesome. So again, we've seen this right side up place before. We've seen it before in season 3. It's the place that Elle forced or almost killed Henry. He was called Henry in this point in time in this flashback, where she forced him out through a portal out of their fucking reality, and he's just flying into this place, the place that we saw. Fast forward into season 5, and we're in season 5. We're actually in it. I mean, we saw the inside of the place in season 3, but not as much as we did in season 5. In season 3, we just see Henry just being fucking shot by the gods of the right side up, I guess you could say, and hence turning him into the Vecna that we all are very familiar with. And I gotta be honest, the new where did I see it? He's like the what's that fucking thing that everybody's taking right now? The Zempix, the Zempix Vecna, that fucking thing that people are taking to lose weight dramatically. I thought that was hilarious because he did look thinner. He did look thinner, but he also looked a lot more thornier. That's not funny. He just literally looks thorny. It's close to saying horny, but I'm not saying that, so whatever. Sip. Cheers. Cheers, everybody. So we've seen that place in season 3, and we saw it season 5. And back to the Mind Flare in season 3. That last boss fight with the Mind Flare, and at this point, Max, the kids were younger. Max still had her brother still alive. Brother saves or tries to save the sister, gets killed. My point is, and I think it was my sister. Hello. I think it was my sister who pointed this out, that people actually died in the process of fighting the Mind Flare in season 3. And there was like less of that, less of the drama, less of the dying, less of the killing in the last boss fight against the Mind Flayer / Vecna in season 5, which kind of sort of can't. I don't know if you want to say it's lazy writing or if it's just pure luck, or the theory is that it never actually really happened. Are you okay? Are you okay? Give me a sec here, yo. Don't go anywhere. Where the hell's my shit here? Oh, here we go. Don't go anywhere. Be right back. Sorry, had to take care of some husband business, but all is good. All is good. We are back, and any comments, any questions, any concerns, any theories, any theories. Speaking of theories, there were so many clues, so many theories, so many hints that people started thinking that we were actually supposed to be getting a secret episode 9 from Stranger Things, and it was almost so convincing. Hey, what's going on? It's all right. It's all right. We're just here chatting about Stranger Things and having a drink, of course. Oh, which reminds me, I already thanked you for this, but thank you for the everyday dose journal, or like reminder. What is it called anyway? I just called it a journal. I just called it a journal because like I don't know what else to call. I don't know what else to call it, but it's interesting nonetheless. I like that it's got like a little what's it called, insertion for a pen. I thought that was sick. The pen itself is also awesome. Everyday dose. Shout out to Everyday Dose. I mean, they probably don't even watch my shit because they're like, oh, it's beer. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I love Dose. I love it so much. It's the only coffee I drink. But yeah, like back to Stranger Things. There's so many theories and hints and clues that people actually started thinking we were supposed to get a secret episode, and it was supposed to, according to all the theories and clues and whatnot, it was supposed to come out yesterday on which is today's the 8th, on the 7th. So they say. Yo, I gotta not raise, but make this a little bit bigger. I gotta read this. I know what you're talking about, but I love the jersey and the stoner shades, my man. The jersey? Oh, you mean I was like, jersey? It's actually just a muscle shirt. It's a very, I don't know why. I just put this on. I'm in the wrong camera. I just put this. It's the wrong camera again. I just decided to put this on. It just felt right. A vest and a Cheech and Chong shirt. it just seemed right to me at the moment. So I said, "Fuck it, why not?" It just seemed right. It seemed right. But yeah, it's been a while, bro. It's been a while. Homeboy, Josh from Slipper House Extra Extra. Go there for all your wrestling info needs and a bunch of random stuff. Funny stuff, I should say. Very funny stuff. But oh, we're talking Stranger Things. Nerding out here, man. Wondering, do you watch Stranger Things? Cause I take it you don't watch it, but it's I thought it was a fucking awesome show. I watched it all. I watched it all. Shout out to, what does that say? Team Bob? Is that Team Bob? Oh no, Tao, what's going on, Tao? Watching on Instagram. What's going on, bruh? What's going on, bruh? But yeah, Josh is awesome. Josh is cool. A freaking yeah, we were supposed to get that episode yesterday, but unfortunately we did not get it. But we are supposed to be getting some sort of documentary. I think the title, I think I saw the title somewhere. Something about the something behind the 80s or some shit like that. So we're supposed to be getting a documentary, and I think it's gonna like go back to like when they were super young. Like these kids started off like, like 14, 13, 12 years old, and be hanging out. Hells yeah, man. Hells yeah. I think I missed one. We do gotta get back together. Hells yeah, we do gotta get back. We gotta do something. We gotta have another movie watch, bro. I still got the list. Bro. Still got the list, and I gotta add some more. In fact, I think I did at some point. I think I added like one or two. But to be fair, I think when I did, I watched them myself. Cheers to Josh. Slipper House. But yeah, the god dang last episode. It left us with so many questions, so many goddamn questions. Like, first of all, how I was mentioning that people were just like, hells yeah, we're gonna have to do that again. We have to do that again. People were just, the theory is that none of it actually really happened. That entire last thing did not happen at all. The theory is that Vecna won, and he made everybody believe what they saw. And the clues are within the last ending, especially the graduation scene at the very end. Once all is said and done, once they kill Vecna and the Mind Hive, and everybody gets their happy ending. The graduation is part of the happy ending, and in that graduation, I mean, there's a video on it. In fact, I'm gonna see if I can put it up here, if I can find it. I think it might. Let's see. Let's look it up. Let's look it up, shall we? Let's look it up. Stringer Things. I put Stringer Things, because that's what I want to watch. Stringer. It's like Jerry Springer on fucking Stranger Things combined. I want to see Stringer Things. Stringer Things. Stranger Theory. There we go. Can we? Which one is it though? Which one can it be? Which one could be? I think I'm gonna have to look it up on shorts. Those they went nuts in the shorts for the theories. Okay, there's a couple. There's a couple. Let's see. Stranger Things. Here we go. The bonus episode theory. I just mentioned this not too long ago. What up, Goofy Uncle Productions? Productions. Oh, I like the sound of that. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the show, man. Welcome to the show. We're nerding out on Stranger Things, and we're about to see some theories. Some of you might know about it, some of you might not, but you know, it's something that we're covering here. So I thought, why the fuck not? Right? Why the fuck not? So we're gonna also share audio. There we go. I couldn't see that. My camera is completely in the way there. So let me have this on the ready. Let me have this on the ready. Can I full screen this thing? Can I full screen this thing? I don't think I can. Can I? No, I cannot. That's weird. That's weird. Anyways, let's pop it open. And let's see. Let's see. Well, first of all, let's pause the music for a bit. Let's pause the music here for a bit. Let's pause the music here so we can actually have a listen. A listen. All right. Let's see what's up. Where's the noise?
And are situated in the Henry Creel.
Let's start it over.
Hold on to your D20s, because the conformity gate rabbit hole just hit, and the evidence that we've been Vecna'd is now overwhelming.
But Vecna lives!
If the finale's ending felt a bit suspicious to you,
and it did for absolutely everybody. Like I said, everybody had theories. Everybody had all these ideas. And like I said, people started thinking that we were supposed to get another episode. And this is what this is touching on, the bonus episode. So let's keep it going. Let's keep it going, man.
congratulations, you're spotting the glitches in Henry Creel's simulation. The cracks in the matrix are everywhere. Steve coaches baseball, despite his sport being basketball. Why? Because Vecna only knows him through his use of a baseball bat.
Boom. There it is. This is why the theory is that these kids, everybody who Vecna has ever known, has ever fought with, was ever encountered, is all stuck in his mind. I think, I like, my theory is not so far from that theory. My theory is exactly that, but the part where they completely killed him off, I think he took everybody with him. Whether he just like Thanos snapped, not like how Thanos did it, but like he snapped in his mind and everybody just like kind of like shut down. Or they actually were killed off along with him, and that's why everything's happening like it happened in the end. And that's my theory. It's a combination of that theory, but you know, let's keep it going.
Eerie extras in the graduation sequence wear glasses and are situated in the Henry Creel pose. And Will remembers Melvald's as a diner with milk.
That Henry pose is a little bit redundant to me. Because, I mean, you can't exactly say, like, oh, you sit like this person. Because, I mean, excuse me, they were literally just sitting down normally with their goddamn hands like this, just holding like their hands. Like, it's that part's kind of stupid to me.
Shakes, not a general store.
We like biking to Melvald's for malted milkshakes.
A 50s memory of Henry's, not the reality of the 80s. Even the background props are snitching. D&D books rearranged to spell X a lie.
X, I believe I saw something somewhere that it was meant to say X or L alive or something like that. I don't know about X. I don't know what the fuck that even means. But I think that's just supposed to signify that Vecna is still being out there somehow, some fucking way.
And the radio dial changes color. A specific sign of tampering explicitly warned about both in the show and its marketing.
That's wrong. It should be yellow.
That one is actually true. That was part of that. That's what happened in the show. And they just showed just that part exactly, that exact scene where Holly is trapped in Vecna's mind with Max, and they're trying to find their portals to get the fuck out. And she notices because they jump into a memory in one of Vecna's memories where he first stalked Holly, and that's where she notices that odd color that's not supposed to be there. And then that this part kind of sort of makes sense, which makes the theory a little bit more true because it was there in Vecna's memories. The colors did not match Holly's memories. So that part does make sense. That part makes sense.
But the theory truly hinges on one specific date, January 7th. Why? In the very first D&D scene, Will rolls a 7.
And this is why. This is where I was saying people were starting to think and believe that we were supposed to be getting a bonus episode, y'all. Did we get that bonus episode? Of course not. Because the Duffer Brothers are fucking teases. They're teases. Oh. No one likes to tease, man. No one likes to tease. Whatever. Skip it.
Sacrificing himself to save the party.
The roll, it was a 7. The Demogorgon, it got me.
Fans are convinced this wasn't just a dice roll. It was a timestamp. Not coincidentally, this was the same amount of time that Will was missing in season 1.
I'm not very familiar, and I don't keep so much track on that many details, but I'm actually gonna grab one more here. Another shiner. A shiner. This one's for everybody who's just tuning in right now. This one's for you all. See that pour? Oh. That's gonna be a little messy. And that's why we got the messy mat. Unfortunately, I do not have paper towels. Such a goddamn idiot. Oh, man. This is great. Cheers. Foam. Foam. Let's get back into this one.
January 7th could be the release date of the real finale, and it marks exactly 1 week since the fake finale aired. Right now, the believers are living the Joyce Byers effect. We have been Joyce in season 1, staring at a fake ending for a week and screaming that it's a lie, while the rest of the world tells us we're crazy.
Damn. The Duffer Brothers did fucking Joyce us, man. Damn. And I was kind of I'm gonna tell you this right now. I'm gonna tell you this. Because I talked about this. I talked about this. If the Duffer Brothers would have actually given us the bonus episode, they would have made history. They would have made history. And I'll tell you why. If the Duffer Brothers, I'm going to get close for this. In fact, I'm going to zoom in. That's too much. I'm just going to get close. If the Duffer Brothers would have given us that secret episode, the way that they did it, they didn't do it through your average marketing not scams, but gimmicks. They didn't put out commercials. They didn't put out ads. There was no merch. They didn't do any of that. Instead, all they did was tease us with clues and mostly just clues. It's just a bunch of clues. If they would have delivered this bonus episode, they would have fucking made history, cinema history. Because they wouldn't have done it how they promote movies. They wouldn't put it on previews and before the movie that you actually want to go see. They wouldn't have put it in TikTok or YouTube or Instagram or Facebook ads. Instead, all they did was throw out clues. That would have been history if they would have done it. But that's what I think. I think they should have done it because it would have they would have left a mark if they did that. If they should have, but still, huge teases of the Duffer Brothers, bro. Huge teases. All right, let's just thing off.
I'm crazy. Maybe I'm out of my mind.
But with official merch teasing Volume 3 is lost and hidden Vecna Lives messages, we know we aren't crazy. Tomorrow will prove that we're not just staring at Christmas lights.
This whole time you were right.
Jeez, man. I'm telling you, the Duffer Brothers would have made history. So much history if they would have done that. I think that's probably my favorite one. And like I was mentioning, the Duffer Brothers would have done it. They would have left a mark already with this really great fucking show. But if they would have delivered that secret episode that everybody just thought that was coming, that would have been amazing. It would have been so amazing. It would have felt like being going back in time, because back then, there was no social media, there was no fucking internet. All people had was word of mouth. If something was so awesome and so great, you would just hear it from somebody. Occasionally, maybe possibly on the papers or whatever, but it was mostly just word of mouth. And that's kind of sort of what the Duffer Brothers did. And I think that was quite possibly a huge missed opportunity, I think. But then, if they would have delivered, they would have had to come with their hugest fucking A game. Because if they did not, if they would have come back, and they did not deliver, if they did not answer all these questions that they left all us fans with, then it would have been such a big fuck you in the face. You know what I mean? Because I think they ended it just not right, not great, but they ended it in such a way that just kept us on our toes. And I think that's kind of sort of been missing when it comes to shows. Yeah, and shows. There's some movies that are still trying to do that also, but that's what I think. Missed opportunity. Let's see. What else we got? Let's do one more. Let's do one more before we call this a day. Sip. I apologize if you can hear our super loud fucking dryer. It likes to announce to everybody in the house that it's done. It's like, bang. I sound exactly like it too. And now that I have myself on the headphones, I can so totally hear myself. What's another good one? I think I missed a few, because that one was like my favorite, because even I was starting to believe it. I was joicing hard, man, hard. Oh, look, this one's got 5 theories, or ranked. Let's see what this one's got. See what this one's got.
Stranger Things Season 5 theories ranked by how likely they are to happen. I picked 8 of them. Let's run it. First, we've got this, which represents Eddie will be back as Kaz the Bloody Handed.
Everybody knew he was not coming back. Everybody knew that. We all loved him. He was the best. Like, that character did also make history. He was like a B tier or C tier character that just broke records. It broke so many Eddie broke so many things because he was like a B or C ranking, or I'm sorry, tier character, and he was just so loved, like he was like a main character. So, but I mean, as far as him coming back, we all knew he wasn't.
I don't see this happening. He'd be like a vampire of sorts. If Eddie returns, it'll be in a flashback or vision. He's dead though, so I'm going to put this at 5. This represents that Vecna will be using Max's body as a vessel. I'm putting this at 1. I think this is going to happen. I think when Max wakes up.
Max was never a vessel. She was just a slave to Vecna in Vecna's mind. So this is bullshit.
Vecna will have full control over her, but it might take some time for the rest of the characters to figure it out. But it'd be really dark and tragic, but I'm still going to go 1. This represents Stancy will be Endgame, Steve and Nancy. They kind of teed that up again in season 4, but I feel like it's going to be Jancy.
This one's complete horseshit. So I'm going to let
the
it roll.
end or Nancy, and none of them. So I'm going to go, this is tough. Maybe I'll go 4. Vecna wins. I'm going to put that at 7. No way.
Yeah. That's debatable. That is debatable. Because like I said, my theory, or the theory that everyone's trapped in Vecna's mind, took that theory and I just added that when they did kill Vecna just took everybody with them, and which is why we saw that other short that we just saw where everybody that Vecna has ever encountered is there and is portrayed just as he knows that they would be or wouldn't like to be portrayed, if that makes any sense. So that's what I think. Vecna took everybody with him, which is why we got the ending that we got, which is why everybody thinks that Vecna's still alive, which he could be, or like I said, he just took everyone down with him. That's my theory. That is my theory. Let's keep going.
This is actually somehow even less likely to happen. This is that the entire show was an elaborate D&D campaign. I think the Duffers have shot that down. That would have ruined Stranger Things, so no way.
That would have been such a How I Met Your Mother type of ending. If you understand that, if anybody out there has seen How I Met Your Mother, basically the ending does this. That's what the ending does. The show is great. The show is fucking great. And honestly, the only reason I even kept watching this show, How I Met Your Mother, is Barney. And I can't remember. It's not Ted. Fuck Ted. Ted's a fucking idiot. But his best friend and the best friend's girlfriend. The other ones are just like, whatever. Those characters should have their own shit, I think.
This represents that Will have powers comparable to 11 or Callie. It's not off the table. I'm going to go 3, even though it would be a bit.
Who was just so psyched when Will got his powers? I was so fucking psyched. So, yeah.
Far-fetched at this point in the show. This represents that we're going to have time travel. And look, I think we could have some sort of time slippage, sort of like in Loki, but straight up time.
There was time travel. It wasn't necessarily time traveling. It was more along the lines of, well, I mean, if you saw, it wasn't time traveling. It was just them being stuck in Vecna's mind, which seemed like time traveling, but it was just all in Vecna's crazy fucked up mind.
Time travel with, a DeLorean or some sort of time machine, that's a bit ridiculous, but I do think they're going to play with time, so I'm going to go 2. And then this is that Callie or 8 will return. I don't want her to. The Lost Sister is the worst episode. We
I feel very, very bad for number 8 here. I think I'm probably the only person who did not dislike 8. I liked her character. I think she was necessary. She needed to come back into Elle's life when she did in the particular season, which I think was season 2. I think she needed to come back because she needed to ground 11. She needed to ground 11 because 11, let's face it, 11 was like completely retarded. You have to admit she really was. Like her English is barely good in season 5. You know what I mean? Like you can understand her, but she talks like a goddamn like an 8-year-old or something. So 8 had to be in Stranger Things story because again, she had to ground 11 because 11 was completely fucking lost. 8 already went through fucking shit, so she had a better idea of how it was for people like themselves, 11 and herself, to be out in the real fucking world. So I think 8 was fucking necessary, which I don't understand why people don't like her because she was there for a fucking reason, man. And then she came back and people were like, why? And it's like, well, they were going to need all the fucking help they needed, first of all. Secondly, they never actually showed that 8 actually was dead. And the fact that she was actually has been captured and tortured and used like a fucking science mice makes sense. And she was her aura was a bit off. I said aura, whatever, but she was a bit off throughout this entire show because it almost seemed like she was gonna fucking backstab everybody at some point, which is kind of good. It was tricky. She was very tricky, but necessary nonetheless. That's what I think. All you haters, let me know what you think. If you're watching at this point, the replay, because we're about to finish this thing.
need to kind of move on from her, but it's definitely on the table for her to return, so I'm going 6. Stranger Things season 5 theories ranked.
And that is that. Well, we went over a few theories. I let you all in on a theory of mine, which is technically one of the theories has already been out there. But I just think that Vecna might be alive, or like I said, he took everybody down with him when they killed him off. Hence why that we got that ending, that graduation, and all that happy ending stuff, which is great because you kind of, well, at least me, I think the gang really needed they needed a break, man. They needed a break, and they finally got it. Whether it's real or something that Vecna's mind is cooking up for them, whatever it is, they needed a break. They got it. Whether they're dying or they are dead or they actually made it out alive in one piece and not died like they did, like somebody did in season 2 with the mind flare fight, because the mind flare fight that we got in season 5, nobody got hurt, nobody got touched. Not to mention the fact that the right side up is the home to all the demis and all the demi-bats and all the demi-dogs, and they weren't around. But then my wife also made a really good point, and she was like, CGI is expensive. But let me know what you all think, and that is it for me, guys. This was fun. I miss this. I miss hanging out with you all. Fun time nerding out with you all, talking Stranger Things. Let me know what you all think of this here theories. Do you have any theories of your own that would you like to share? Please leave it in the comments right down below in the replay at this point. And that is it for me, y'all. Keep rewatch Stranger Things. It's a good show to rewatch. It's awesome. Doesn't have to be a particular day or moments to watch it. It's just a good watch to just watch, man, I think. And congratulations to the where's my stuff? I'm looking at the wrong side. Congratulations to the giveaway winner, Erica Elarcon. I think I might have spelled something wrong there. I apologize if I did. And also, like I mentioned, if you want to see what's happening when I'm not boozing and chilling, check out this right here. This is my vlog channel, Day to Day Ray. Type that in on YouTube, or the tubes as I call it. Type that in there. Like, watch, subscribe. See what I'm up to when I'm not behind the mic here. And that is it for that. Thank you all. This was fun. I will catch you guys in the next one. And remember, if you keep watching, I'm gonna keep drinking. Thanks, everybody. And I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.